But at least I made it to heaven.
Yep.
What memory is this?
It ain't, you idiot.
Yeah.
Magdalena WW, can you talk a bit about the pre and post COVID scripts and the changes made? Yeah. I guess I'm allowed to do this now. Oh, no, it's told me not to. They can't fire me anymore because the show's already over. Can you talk about the pre and post COVID scripts and the changes made? So the biggest deal with the post COVID scripts is that when COVID happened and when we got back to Canada, there was a mandatory 2-week quarantine. And so we had to, and as a matter of fact, the last virtual convention we did, we were both mid-quarantine and we were sitting in our apartments in Canada. And I think we had like a week left until we were going to film the final 2 episodes of Supernatural. But because of that, there were going to be a lot of beloved characters that were in heaven with us. But that was just, it was just a scene or two. And so when you think about a lot of the other cast that's been a part of the show forever and ever, they have kids and spouses and jobs and mortgages of their own. So you couldn't really ask, Rob and Richard and Samantha Smith and Jeffrey Dean to come sit in a hotel room for 2 weeks just to be in one scene. And so that was the biggest change that I know of. I don't imagine I'll get in trouble for that. Whatever, it's too late anyways. I already said it. So, neener.
Yeah, it is. Because the last I heard, you were in heaven's lockup.
Was. Now I'm not. That kid of yours, before he went wherever, made some changes here. Busted my ass out. And then he set some things right. Tore down all the walls up here. Heaven ain't just reliving your golden oldies anymore. It's what it always should have been. Everyone happy, everyone together. Rufus lives about 5 miles that way with Aretha. Thought she'd have better taste. And your mom and dad, they got a place over yonder.
Have other cast members disclosed what was going to happen there? Do we know? I don't want to be the one that reveals these state secrets. Although, what are they going to do? Fire me? I mean, the show's over. I can't. I feel like somebody said to me, Misha, please don't reveal what was going to happen, but I can't remember for sure if that's true. Well, yeah, I'll tell you that it was a version. We saw a version of Sam and Dean's Heaven that was popular. I won't give you the details of it, but I'll tell you that it was populated with all of these people from their past, like all of the characters in the show that we have come to love, that Sam and Dean had come to love over the years. They were there in this version of Heaven. But it was literally a matter of they practically could not do that because of COVID restrictions. So a new version of Heaven had to emerge.
It ain't just heaven, Dean. It's the heaven you deserve. And we've been waiting for you.
So Jack did all that.
Well, Cass helped. It's a big new world out there. You'll see.
But yeah, those are the biggest changes, is that the heaven that Dean deserved was filled with a lot of people from Dean's past. As it worked out, it kind of worked out like a happy accident, because the show, again, talking about storytelling in general, the show started out Sam and Dean. That was the show. That was the pilot. That was the first couple of seasons. And it was always about Sam and Dean. And Dean said it himself in the barn, when it comes down to it, it's always been you and me, meaning Sam and Dean. And for it to end like that full circle was pretty magical storytelling. So maybe it ended up the way it should be. And maybe we get all of us together for the reboot.
But it was always you and me. It's always been you and me.
Don't leave me. Don't leave me. I can't do this alone.
Yes, you can.
Well, I don't want to.
Saving people, hunting things is a family business. That's how it all started, and that's how it ended. Dean's last words, of course, focused on what the boys did all their lives, and that reminds me why the finale was so good. Focusing on the bros 100%, just like the beginning of the series did, without all the drama, without all the mythology, the big bads like God and all the others. And that's why I love the finale so much. Supernatural at its core is about the two Winchester bros. It is at its best when it focuses fully on them. When it goes too big, when it adds too many characters like it has in recent seasons, that's when it gets weaker in my opinion. So I'm glad the series finale ended just like it started, very strongly with full focus on the bros.
It's almost perfect.
He'll be along. Time up here, it's different.
Murmur. Did any script change because of COVID? Yeah, we had to, not drastically by any means. We just, we had to make some tweaks due to protocol. Due to certain protocol, we had to change up some locations, and we also lost the ability to do a couple of scenes just because of logistics. involved that related to COVID, but none of it really changed the outcome of the story. And once all is said and done, once the show has finished and aired its last, I'm sure we will share all of those tweaks. But until then, I don't want to ruin anything. So.
Hey, Sammy.
Dean? My entire life, you've kept me safe. It's you and me. Our last chance, our one shot.
You're shouldering a great burden. We don't have a choice. The whole mission is saving the world.
This is where it ends.
It's time.
I am so proud of you boys. I love you both so much. Dad? Dean? Sam? What in the hell? Sammy, aren't you supposed to be in Palo Alto? Palo Alto? What happened to you?
What year is it?
It's 2003. It's 2019. No. How? I think we summoned you.
like to say that we've got 2 episodes left. We've got episode 19, episode 20. Episode 19 feels kind of like the season finale for 15, and episode 20 feels like the series finale. So it's kind of a double whammy. I will say, and I don't think this is any secret, but that there have been some adjustments made from the scripts that we were going to shoot in March to the scripts that we're shooting now. And eventually, once it all comes out, we could probably share what those adjustments were. But it's, you know, we've had to accommodate a pandemic.
Yeah.
So it's unfortunate, but I still think it's gonna hit a home run, I hope, and you know, we'll see.
Thank you, the fans. Through blood, sweat, laughter, and tears, you've kept us on for 15 years.
There's no way we would have ever been here without you and your support and your love. So thank you. We will remain forever grateful for the opportunity and the honor to play these characters for so long. And we felt you guys here with us all the time. So thank you.
And cut.
Bye, boys.
No, it's been, and frankly, and this is obviously on camera, so maybe I shouldn't say this, I feel like the show could go 15 more, honestly. Like, I feel like we have so much that we could do, so many stories we could tell.
We were 15 years in, it's just the show that will never end.
Since it was determined that the show was going to end at 327 episodes, I'd like to think of this as a see you later, not as a goodbye. So I don't know when that would be, but yeah, they have my phone number.
So it wasn't really, if I played Sam Winchester for my entire life, I'd die happy, you know, as long as he had a story to tell, and he does have a story to tell, and he's telling that story. And maybe on April 5th, when Jared and Sam say goodbye to each other, hopefully it's see you later and not goodbye, you know? We'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
The show could go for many more years and still be a great show, leaving not only the fans wanting more, but also us wanting more. Like, I hope this isn't the last time I'll play Sam Winchester.
Nothing ever stays dead in Supernatural.
Yeah, this is also the last time we get to see you guys as Sam and Dean Winchester.
Yeah.
For now. Fingers crossed.
We got work to do. That's Chuck's ending? No, I don't think so. After everything that he has put us through, I'll be damned if I'm gonna let some glorified fanboy get the last word.
No doubt, endings are hard. But then again, nothing ever really ends, does it?
And we won't be gone long, I promise.
It came to the point of like, okay, I think this is the right time. Like, it's a weird decision. And then I'm gonna sell him out. When Jensen got to Vancouver 2 weeks ago, I have a text message from him. He's like, man, crazy being back in Vancouver. I feel like we could do 2 more years. And I was like, let's talk, man. Like,
To all the SPN family out there, thank you so much for taking this journey with us for 15 years. We love you, and we won't be gone long, I promise.
Thanks for watching Wayward Winchester. Subscribe for more awesome Wayward content. Till next time, as always, no chick flick moments. Peace.
Awesome. That's awesome. Right. Right. Come on. You know what? You're awesome.
Thanks. You too, I guess.